Okay guys, I am back. This is DJ coming at you, back with another review on the Neo Jumper. I've been off the bike for approximately over 3 months. I had a terrible accident on November 28th. I shattered my knee. So I just now have been able to start walking like 3-4 weeks ago. And so the doctors cleared me to ride my bike as long as I take it easy. So I'm trying to get my leg back in shape. I now have the confidence. I live on the 3rd floor, so I had bought a smaller fold-up bike so I don't have to carry it up and down the stairs, but I got brave enough, I felt strong enough that I could take this bad boy down the 3 flights of stairs. And yeah, so this is the BH Easy Motion Neo Jumper bike. I think I got it around November of last year, around that time. I did one review on it before I got hurt, and this is my second review of this bike since I started riding it like 2 days ago, or maybe even yesterday. My first time getting back on it. Feels really good. The bike rides great. I thought it was damaged when I had my accident, but come to find out the derailleur and everything is fine. Again, I got to say about this bike, I don't know how it can get much better as far as having an electric bike. I know they have the other bike, the high bikes. I know they're highly rated, and I've never ridden one, but I know that they only have pedal assist, and they say that it's super smooth and everything else, and I believe it. Matter of fact, I might get a high bike one day in the distant future. Who knows? But anyway, until then, this bike, like high bikes, one of their good bikes start off at either $5,000 or $6,000. And this is like a few $1,000s less, like maybe $3,000 to $2,500, $3,000 to $2,500 less than the high bike, the entry-level high bike, and maybe more like $1,500 to $2,000, something like that. But anyway, this bike rides great, and one of the advantages you have of this bike that you have over the high bike is you don't know it's an electric bike. You don't see a battery. You know, it just looks like a nice bike, you know. And again, for those of you who don't know, the battery is right here in this down tube. That is the battery on the bike. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can give you a little demo of what it looks like. I don't think I have the key for it. Second thought. Well, I'll have to do that later. I don't have the key for it. Got the key to my other bike. But anyway, that's the battery housed in the down tube. Very good engineering. I mean, it's well balanced. It's hidden. You don't even know it's an electric bike, which is so nice. And then your motor for these type of bikes is right here in the rear hub. It's what you call a hub motor. You know, it's virtually silent. You know, you don't hear any noise when it takes off. I mean, of course, you're going to hear a little if you put the phone down to it, but other than that, you hear nothing. Very efficient disc brakes, front and rear. I don't know how it can get much better than this, honestly. That's the honest truth, you know. But I do want to ride a high bike, I must admit. I'm very curious about the high bike. They're very expensive, though. They start off like $5,000. You know, I am not looking at getting one anytime soon. Or maybe not even getting one. I would just like to ride one to see. That's considered like the elite of the electric bikes. You know, and I know you have the range of electric bikes that are like motorcycles. To me, that takes the fun out of it. You know, I'm a motorcycle rider, so if I want a motorcycle, I'll get a motorcycle. I don't need a bicycle that's going to go 30, 40 miles an hour, or even 50 or 60. I mean, to those that want to get that, to each his own, but I like to keep it in the bike realm. I don't even want this thing to feel like an electric motorcycle. I like the fact that it tops off at 20, 21 miles an hour. That's it. After that, you're on your own. At least that's when the motor cuts out on the bike, so it's up to you. And yes, I have my full face helmet on as usual. I'm riding around here back in the woods of my apartment complex. I'm kind of on the pavement now, but it's a trail right over there, about a couple miles. But anyway, yeah. So this bike right here, I highly recommend it, guys. I mean, I highly recommend it. I see a lot of guys they want to get, you know, like little gas-powered scooters and electric-powered scooters, and some of those scooters and things cost almost as much as this bike, you know. So I would tell anybody, you know, what's so cool about this bike is this. It's a hybrid. It rides just like a regular bicycle. But You have the option. You have the throttle option. You have the pedal assist option. Even the high bike does not have the throttle option. You know, I mean, the throttle is very sensitive. You can cruise as slow as 2 miles an hour. It's very sensitive, and that's really awesome if you want to go at walking speed. So using the throttle sometimes is just, you know, in a technical area, you can just give a little throttle to help you get around an obstacle or get over whatever, or climb a little small hill or incline. But the bike does extremely well, extremely well. Again, I don't know how it can get much better than this, to be flat honest with you. I think you'll be happy if you get any of the Easy Motion electric bikes. Anyone I think you would be very satisfied with. This just happens to be a full suspension. They have hardtail bikes with just the front suspension. Those are just as good. You just will not have the rear suspension, but you can save like $1,500, you know, if you decide to go that route and just get the hardtail. But this bike is off the chain. I got to give it a lot of credit. I'm happy that I'm back on it. I've been off of it for almost 4 months, guys, with a shattered knee. I got that scar. Oh, I ain't gonna show you. It's kind of gross. Well, let me show you. Here's a scar to prove it. I had surgery right there. They cut all into my leg and stuff. Where's that? Yeah, right there. Cut into my leg and everything else with surgery. But anyway, I'm trying to get my knee back and my leg back in shape because I had a significant amount of atrophy, you know, with just laying up, doing nothing with my leg for like a month and a half. So I have to, you know, work really hard to get it back. And I want to go back to work as soon as possible. But at the same time, you know, with a shattered knee, you don't want to rush it, you know. So, yeah, so be praying for me. The Lord has been very merciful to me. I mean, it's so good to be able to walk. I'm very appreciative of God letting me just being able to walk again, you know. I still have a lot of pain and stuff I have to work through, but I'm going to do it, you know. But I am getting better. I can walk again. I had my first time going shopping last week at Walmart without riding that little blue cart. The little blue basket that people ride around that are handicapped. That's what I had to do for a while. So I'm very appreciative that the Lord has allowed me to be able to walk again. So nice. And I'm even riding my bike. I just got to take it easy for a few months on it, you know. But, you know, I'm able to go trail riding, which doesn't require a lot of speed. I just try to stay out of traffic, you know, if at all possible. But I'm getting better, you know, I'm getting better. I have the other smaller version of one of the Easy Motion bikes, which is the Neovolt Sport. And on that bike, I put 180 miles on that bike. That's how serious I am about, and that's a 20-inch wheels on that bike. And that's how serious I am about trying to get back into shape and get back to work, you know. Sitting up in the apartment and waiting for time to go by for my bone to heal up is not going to do it. It's going to, you know, my muscles and everything are going to get strengthened faster by riding more than anything. So I try to at least minimum do 10 miles a day, minimum on either one of the bikes. I'm going to go for 20 today, 10 on this bike, 10 on the other. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, I just wanted to give another review on this bike. Again, I highly, highly, highly recommend this bike. You can save a lot of money on gas. When I'm able to go back to work, I ride this bike to work. It's only like 7 miles, something like that. I can get there in like 20 minutes or less. I ride this bike to work and save money on gas. Not that I need to do that, but it's good. Also, I'm getting older. I'm 47. I'm trying to stay in shape, you know, too. Don't want to get no beer belly or nothing like that. So, and I don't drink beer, by the way. But but anyway, guys, go check out the bike, Easy Motion Neo Jumper. And I'd like to encourage people to get these type of vehicles because the more people buy them, the cheaper they get. You know, the cheaper they'll be, the more we get people to buy them. All right. This is DJ signing out with another review of the Easy Motion Neo Jumper 2015. Later.